not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
How y'all doing? It is Tuesday, baby. It's Tuesday. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting, and I'm glad y'all are here. I got to get used to keeping that microphone close to my mouth so y'all can hear me. Anyway, it is Tuesday, and I'm glad we're here for another Blue Dot family meeting. It has been a frigid day down here. Oh, come on. Don't. Really? You wait till I start the show and then start giving me crap. There it goes. From the deep South Texas down here where it woke up this morning to 21 degrees. And before I get started, I know if you're north of me, baby, I feel bad for you because it was terrible down here. It was a rough night here in Texas. And it's going to be another one tonight. We're going to get down in the 20s, down to 19, I understand, tonight. So, yeah, John's not taking this stuff too well. And worked all night, yesterday to get water back in the house. Kept the water all night, kept the water dripping, running there, and it's good, and everything was fine until I turned the faucet off and left it pressure up, and then pow, there goes another water line. So that's the way John spent his day. Anyway, Jeanette Miller was the first one to jump in, followed by Donald Hamilton. Nancy Halverson is here. The remixtress is with us. Thank you very much. Jeanette Miller, Bruce Preston, Bart Larson, that smart-ass squaw. Martha is in the room. Let me see, Kelly Harris from Fort Worth. Yeah, that's right. Ted Cruz probably down in Cancun sucking a margarita right now. Dorothy Tyndall is here. Let me see. Athea Armstrong is with us. Thank you. Let me see. Who else is here? Everybody's here. K.Y. Johnson. Michael, thank you for being here. Let me see. Jay Nosewitz. Thank you for being here, brother. We appreciate it. Our own Bernadette Priya's in the room. Jacqueline Healy. Rosalind Westwood is here. Boy, howdy. I love seeing these new names that have been here a while, probably. Jamie Thomas is here. Penny Hartleman. Banana's in the room. So y'all be careful. Let me jump on down here so we can get this thing started. Boy, we already got a bunch of messages already. Jeff Curry, Lisa Ryder, thank you for being Equality for All. There's a name we can all get behind. Yes. It's cold down here, but not near as cold as it is up north of me. And last night I watched the Iowa caucuses for all of what it was. I think it started at 7 o'clock my time and was called by 7:30. So bingo. Donnie was the big winner in Iowa last night. And, 51%, I guess. Still says there's a lot of people that aren't for him. But it was the number of people that showed up to caucus was not that high. I think Nikki Haley took one district, one county, by one vote. So it wasn't a total sweep. Donnie didn't get them all, but they moved on today to New Hampshire, and we're gonna start the same circus all over again. Nikki Haley's done moved on to New Hampshire. And DeSantis ran to South Carolina, I think, or somewhere. Anyway, Bernadette, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, better than most people. I'm trying to stay warm like everybody else, man.
Man, it's terrible. And y'all are getting hit with another one, aren't you? Pretty soon.
Oh, we got straight up rain for the next week, man.
Oh,
And
yeah, that even makes it
it's a
worse.
little chilly.
That
It's a
even
little
makes it
chilly, I
worse.
will admit that.
Well, me and you can't complain because Miss Chick, how are
Hey,
things up
Right?
in the Great White North?
hang on just a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Oh, well,
okay. She's having to shovel the snow away from the microphone, I'm sure.
No,
It's
right?
I had to push a button on something it's making noise. Okay.
oh, whack it with a hammer. That's
Well,
what I
no,
say.
because I need it. It keeps
Oh,
me
don't whack
warm.
it then. Don't. No, no, no. It's the heater. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling you. It was a rough night down here. It was 21 when I woke up here. And
Oh
like I
boy.
said, that's not nothing compared to everybody up north.
No, that would be a heat wave here right
That would be
now.
a
It
heat wave.
was
Yeah.
a high of 11 with a wind chill of
11.
-7.
No, no, John can't do that shit.
Mhm.
I just can't.
Yeah, I know. The dogs
I,
couldn't do it today either. They didn't.
uh,
Their little paws didn't want to be out there for
no,
very long.
my dog will be looking at me at the door. Are you stupid? You go out there. Tell me how it is. Come back and let me know.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's exactly the way my dog looks at me. Like, I ain't going out there. What the hell's wrong with you?
You ain't got no sense. Shit. Even I know to stay in the house. Yes, it has.
Right?
The whole country is just about in a deep freeze, I think. And
Yes.
Yeah,
man,
yes.
So y'all take care.
it's
Whatever kind of care you need to take that
yes,
because it is some serious cold going
yes,
on around here.
Always harder on the people that live in areas where they're not used to it. It does damage.
Yes.
indeed. Yeah,
I
I
think
talked to my
Randy
brother.
Peterson just said something about his sister in Montana's pipes burst and
Oh
caused a
Yeah.
huge
Yeah.
amount of damage.
If you
man,
live
that's
anywhere where you're going to get freezing rain or anything else like that, even if you got your pipes taped, you need to leave them dripping because it's some
yeah.
serious cold out
Yes,
there.
there is some serious weather out there. Uh, our friend John, who lives in Hazard County, Kentucky, who is a practitioner, uh, it was concerned. We were talking the other night and uh, about poor people and not having the ability to
Yes.
stay warm.
The shelter.
Yes.
It's rough for a lot of people. So, I mean, I'm
It,
Right.
thankful for my little 20 degrees down here. When you start dipping into that minus stuff, no, I'm not there. And my brother up
Right.
in Tennessee, he's got 6 inches on his porch last time I talked to him. And that was earlier today, and it was still falling. So
Well, we have
he
a
lives.
very chilly birthday going on in the
Who?
chat.
Well, whose birthday?
really?
Equality for All is having a
Is that right?
birthday.
Oh, happy
Well,
birthday.
That
oh, the
is
29
right.
years
Welcome
old,
to the
man. I'm
family.
telling you.
And
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, equality for all. Ain't that a hook? Happy birthday to you. That's what we want, equality for all. Is that too much? Is that too much
no,
to ask for? I don't think so.
no,
Not
no,
at
no.
all.
We don't have that right now though. We've worked
No,
hard
we
for it
don't.
over decades and decades, but we're not there. We're still working on it. So, what was that? It was Louis Russo. Louis Russo came in with a $5 donation and said 49% of Republicans in the primary voted against Trump. Think about it. That's right, baby. There was still 49% of them that said, no, 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 no. I'm not going there.
Right?
Yeah,
Numbers don't lie.
numbers don't lie. Hello, Joe.
How you doing? How's
I'm
everybody
doing
doing?
doing fine.
Pretty
How
good.
about you?
Oh, I'm doing absolutely positively without a shadow of a doubt. I am so damn happy.
Well,
Okay, you had your
me
milk
too, Joe.
today.
Me too.
He
Now,
drinks
now tell
milk.
us why.
Because I'm making tamales.
Are you making tamales,
Ooh.
Joe? Now wait a minute.
Yes.
Specify who's making tamales?
Hey, I'm helping.
Okay.
He's got to roll 'em.
I
Well,
I'm
know
that
on
he's
was a
break.
making his
change of
tamales.
story.
I'm on break right now.
Are y'all making enough to sell?
I'm not sure
Or
what
is
she's gonna do. We got 2 big old chunks of pork, whatchamacallit, and boiled it
I
for
love
about.
whatchamacallit tacos.
I'm
Tamales.
telling you.
Whatchamacallit. Yeah.
I
They're
I
good.
just told her don't get angry, baby. Don't get angry. My stomach
Don't get
can't handle it.
Yeah. Marcia told me this morning you need to take some of these jars back to Joe. when she was down there.
Oh,
getting
yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah.
I got.
You
I
gotta
got
fill
jars
them back
for you.
up.
Fill
Yeah,
them
we
back
can't
up,
we
baby.
can't fill them. We can't fill them if they ain't here.
I'll send them back, buddy. I'm
I'll
telling
tell you what.
Me and Tyler. I want to say Taylor. My boss is. My son's boss calls him Taylor, and his name is Tyler, and he's been doing it for years. You know, now it's rubbing off on me.
Is he Korean or what?
Yes, he's South Korean, and that's the way
Yes.
he can see it Tyler, but he pronounces it Taylor.
Yeah,
And
I met him the other day.
yeah, he's a real nice guy. Real nice guy. I've
Oh,
known him
yeah.
for 20 years. You know, he works hard. I'll tell you.
Well,
Anyway,
all successful people work hard. Well,
that's true.
not exactly,
That's
but you know,
Well, most of them
most of them.
that are making it are working for it. Michael K.Y. Johnson just came in the room with a $2 bill and said, Penny's birthday today as well. Fuck Trump, fuck Abbott, and fuck. Oh, wait a minute. I got to move my mouse.
Penny
Fuck-
Hartleman?
Yes. I
Oh.
was gonna announce it, but Michael beat me to the punch, so I figured I'd let him do it.
Penny Hartleman? Well, here we go
Yes.
again. Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Penny. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday
you.
to you.
You said that guy was messing me up there. Anyway.
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
brother. I can hear you fine.
Yes, we
I can
can hear you, Joe.
All righty.
Anyway, Petty, I
Bring-
hope today
bringing up
put a
the rear.
smile on your face, baby. That's what it is. It is, you know. I'm. Did y'all see Donnie's little speech last night after he won?
No.
Talking about we
Oh,
got to
hell
bring
no.
we got to bring
I
everybody together, sing kumbaya. You know, the right and the
Yeah.
left, everybody come together and get behind Donnie
Oh, he-
Boy, and
Yeah, he even wanted the Democrats to vote for him.
yeah.
Let's
We
all
can-
let's
we-
all make
we-
this world better.
We can come together as
We will
Americans.
as soon as we vote
As
vote
soon-
your ass out of office.
As soon as we get your
Ever
ass
Absolutely.
in
run him
prison.
again. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes, we will.
Yeah, because he went right back to the same shit today. After yesterday's
Oh
little
my
speech about
God.
kumbaya, now he's like fuck
Mm.
them people. Yeah. Oh, he stopped off in New York today. Little campaign
Yeah.
stop there.
Yes.
You know, in the courtroom.
Yes.
Judge told him to sit down.
Did he tell him to sit down and shut up?
No,
don't
but
know
he did
about
tell his attorney, Alina Habada, to shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, he told her to shut up.
Yeah,
Good.
and good timing too, because
But
somebody needs to.
Donnie got to pop off during jury selection this morning. Donnie got to pop off 22 live socials about E. Jean Carroll
While he was in the courtroom, he was doing true
while
social.
they were picking the jury this morning.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Really?
Yes. And then Habada got up and said she wanted to be famous, so this is what she got. You know, we made her
Oh,
famous. She should be
Oh,
grateful.
right. Okay.
Oh,
Right.
she gets every dime. Every dime.
Boy, howdy shit. That is.
And
something.
then some. Extra
Yeah,
dimes.
I hope they give her the then some because of that.
Yes, some extra dimes. Yes.
Mm-mm. Chapka would quit him. Oh yes. Who dropped out last night?
Oh,
Oh,
the-
Oh,
couple of them.
Ramaswamy. Rama Ding Dong. Ramaswamy
Rama Lama
dropped
Ding
out.
Dong
Yep,
and
that
Asa.
guy.
Asa.
And
And
who?
Asa Hutchinson, who got less than
And-
1%.
Who?
You know,
Yeah, Asa.
come
I'm
on,
sorry.
man.
Who?
Come on,
but,
man.
but they threw their
Was he
they
still
threw
in
their
there?
they threw their support to Donnie Boy. I think they're kissing up to him. Please,
Oh,
please,
yeah.
I want to be vice president.
Ramaswamy's kicking his support to Donnie. Trying to get a little-
Any
All three.
cabinet, because none of them are qualified for any cabinet position. So
No.
you know, anything will do. Anything on the list.
Well, Vic
Doesn't have to be vice
Nikki
president.
Haley's not ruling out a vice presidential position too. So there's that.
But she
But-
said she's not going to debate DeSantis anymore
Good for
for
her.
the
Good.
upcoming, which was I guess scheduled for Thursday. They were going to have another debate, And
Yeah,
she said she ain't coming unless Trump shows up.
and he
Yeah,
ain't.
good for her.
And he ain't.
Enough of
So,
that.
And
yeah.
so ABC just canceled it because we all know his ass ain't getting up on the stage
No.
so somebody could ask him a question.
Well, she's
No,
already
that's
yelled at the Satan there. I don't know how many times back and
yeah.
forth.
What
So we
else
don't.
they got to talk
Yeah,
about?
it just
Yeah.
becomes a shit slinging contest between the two of them.
Right.
Absolutely.
And the front runners left out of the conversation. So
It sounded like two siblings fighting.
yeah,
You're a liar.
siblings.
No, you're a liar.
No, you're the liar. Yeah,
You
that's the
take
way
out
it
the
usually
trash.
goes.
No, you take out the trash.
Let's don't bring
Oh,
up
they don't want to
trash.
talk about the trash. Exactly.
Suckered into going to the dump today.
Jinx.
Anyway, Silver Jedi.
Oh,
Bonita, how are you, darling?
Better than most.
Better than
yes.
most. That's a good answer.
Better than most.
That's how I like to call it.
I'd like to pick a bone here
Okay.
Pick a bone.
What
and
bone?
try and keep it together. I'm working on my blue list, as you all know. I've got a list that won't end. I'm
Indeed,
at
you do.
the part now where I'm dealing with vets,
With what?
with veterans,
Veterans?
Oh, vet.
Bet.
and I'm having a hard time reconciling with what's going on and with the right, with MAGA, and how they treat vets.
Yeah.
How disrespectful they are. They spit in their face,
It-
and vets
the
still vote for
Republicans.
this man.
Let her
The
get it out,
Republicans
John.
are known-
She needs to get it out.
Yeah,
She
let
needs
it
to
fly.
get it out.
Let it fly because
Thank you
she's
very-
right.
I am so upset. I
hear
don't
it.
understand this. My dad fought in World War II. My uncle fought in World War II. I had friends and family that were in the Korean War. I had
Indeed.
friends that fought in the Vietnam War, and some of them didn't come home. They were
I'm
not
telling you.
suckers and losers. I am tired of hearing this man. He's
Thank
got
you.
no respect for anybody. And
Anybody.
you out there that support him, what is wrong with you? This is your family that you're talking about. This is family members. You got members in the military. He's got no
Yes.
respect for them.
None. None.
I am so sorry. I am just beyond livid. I am. He spits
I can
in
hear it
every
in your voice,
military's
Bonita.
face, and they still want to vote for him.
As a veteran myself, I don't understand it. The only thing I can say is the Republican Party itself has a problem with what I call fake patriotism. They're the first ones to put the flag bumper sticker on the truck, put the flag on the back of it, and just go through town and play music and all that stuff, and just scream they love this country. But do they? Or are they just in love with the idea they got to hate somebody? For them to validate their own existence, I don't know. It's disgusting to watch it happen, and we've seen a magnification of it ever since Trump came on the scene. That's what he thrives on. He thrives on that division, on causing Americans to hate each other. For what? Your political views? But he's turned it into much more than that. It's not your political views. To them, it's a fight for the soul of this nation, the heartbeat of it. They think that, you think January 6th was bad? Hold on to your britches, baby. He's not done.
No,
I
he's
told you-
not.
No. If he
He's
is,
calling for civil war.
he
And
is.
These people, listen to me out there. If you're just stopping by, if you're just
Cruising
curious
channels.
about the program, subscribe. Listen to what's going on in this program. We are trying to get word out there. We are in trouble. We are in trouble.
the
You
country's
need to
in
wake
trouble.
up. Everybody needs to wake up. The government is on fire. We won't have a democracy.
You know
if
what I
don't-
say,
Oh, get it right.
Bonita? I
Mm.
say it like a veteran does say it. Everybody's on the line. Nobody stays in the bunker this time. Nobody could sit back on their laurels and think, oh, we got this. You know, we're gonna not have to show up. Biden's gonna win by landslide. No, we can't do that. We have
No,
to
and
be
you-
on the line. Everybody has to get out and do their job.
You vets out there that support this man, how can you? Your brethren were left on the field. Some of them have lost limbs. Some of them are not the same when they come back, and you still support him. And he
All
has
gave
no
some gave all,
respect
baby.
for you. He disrespects you at every turn. He spits in your face. He doesn't care an ounce about you. He
Did
votes
did-
against the Pitt Act. He doesn't care, and you still vote for him.
Did you hear
I
what he
am
said the
sorry.
other night, Bonita, when he was telling Iowans to go to the polls? He said you
Oh, yes.
have to go. You have to go.
If you're sick, get
even
up
if you're
and go.
sick.
Give your
Even
life
if
for
you
me.
pass away, it'll be worth it.
And
Now, what
you
kind of
still,
a leader?
They still want to vote for him.
Yes. And they showed up, too. I wonder
they
if
did.
there was any of them that were that sick that showed up. But he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. As long as they got out for him, praised him, and then they died on the way home, he wouldn't give two shits. Hey, let me
What
thank.
is it going to take for
Let me.
people to wake up and see this man for the pile of trash he is? I don't know.
We keep working on it, Bonita, and we're going to keep working on it. Let me thank
and that's
Leslie B., who came in with a $10 donation. Leslie, thank you very much. I appreciate it tremendously. I think I got another one that's fixing
You all
to dig
need
up
to be
there.
working on your list. Get busy on that list. You do realize we're in the middle of January
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
and we're
Mhm.
voting in November.
And
I
she's
wanna
talking
see
about the list of
progress.
things to do.
I toot for blue this week.
I toot for blue.
For blue, Harry Dunn, and I toot for blue, Joe Biden.
You too for
Thank
blue.
you, Bernadette.
You
You're
too
welcome.
for blue. This guy,
I did.
Joe Biden. I did too.
Yes.
I did too. I went
So
today
did
after
I.
I talked to you on the phone. I said, "Oh, look, I got to go do this."
Yeah,
Right now.
I made you do it. I made
Yes,
you
you
do it.
did. I talked to Bernadette today. How you doing? What you doing? Oh, I did two for blue today. And I got off the phone. I thought, well, shit, I need to do my two for blue post. Yes, I did.
See how
I-
contagious it is? And this is
It
what
is.
Benita has brought to this group. Thank you, Benita. And
A little
I
fire.
truly understand your passion, girl.
She,
Yeah,
yes,
it's just-
if anybody here does, it's Bernadette. She understands that stuff.
Hmm
Bernadette gets a little fired up sometimes too.
I do.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
thank-
just I hit that section dealing with vets, and I don't understand what's going on in this country.
It gets frustrating. I can hear it in your voice. It does. It gets maddening to keep this.
It
To
does.
keep seeing it happen. Hey, let me thank Michael K.Y. Johnson. Came in with another $2 and said the Blue Dot family is not asleep. Bonita, fuck Trump. There you go,
Thank
baby.
you.
There you go, KY. And Mary
that's a
Humphreys.
vet.
That's a veteran. Mary Humphreys
Everybody out
came
there,
in.
hit the thumbs up button.
That's right.
And
Hit the like
Bonita-
button.
Benita,
Yes,
just so you know, on the YouTube chat, they're saying what they did this week.
Thank you,
It's-
everybody.
There you go. There you go.
I
Penny
Get
appreciate
results,
Hardaway
baby.
donated
There should-
25
We
last
all
week.
need a list of
The
shit to do.
Scoggins. Yep.
We all
Yeah,
need
they're
a list.
doing
Make a list, baby. What we need to
Yes.
do.
Get
Oh,
that
man.
list done.
Let me thank Mary Humphreys, who came in with a $10 donation and said, "For a good cause, our voices will be heard."
Amen.
Amen to
Outstanding.
that.
It is. But we need to make them loud, baby, because we can't make any. This has to be a stand-up moment. This, we've talked about this. We've been doing this for 7 years. Hell, we thought the last two elections were the election of the century. This is it. We got to do this. Boy, howdy, did we sell it short. It's this one. This is going to be the deciding factor. This November is going to change this country one way or the other. for the
Hey,
good
you
or
know
the
what?
bad.
Here's what I found out. A little
What?
bit of good news. Joe Biden has raised $97 million in the last
Yes,
quarter
he
of last
has.
year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
More
for
than
and
Obama.
Go,
this,
Joe.
this is my thought. He has $117 million in his purse right now to run his campaign. This is my thought. For
Huh.
everybody who goes around saying he's too old, I ain't voting for him, he sure got a lot of people that says he's perfect as our president
There
right
you
now.
go. He's doing the job.
I was one of them.
me? Outstanding. Damn, Jake. Jake, be careful. Jake Sellers just came in with a $100 donation and said, I want to say I love Bonita.
Thank
Well,
you, Jake. Your
I
country loves
second-
you.
I second that emotion. I'm telling you, me and Bernadette do know already how motivating Bonita is. She's
is.
wonderful to talk to. She talks about the issues, what's going on, and is motivated for not only her to do something, but for you to do something.
You get
for
off
us
the
to
phone
do
with
something.
Benita and you're like, oh shit,
Yeah,
now I gotta go.
yeah, I got to do something.
Got to go do
I got to
something.
do
I gotta
something.
call somebody. I gotta sign a petition.
Sign a
I gotta
petition.
donate some money.
I'm
I
going
have
to call
to
my
do
congressman.
something. You cannot
that's
walk
what it's
away
gonna
from
take.
this woman
Mm-mm.
and not be motivated to do something. It's just not possible after you've talked to her. And so I appreciate you, Benita. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for the compliment,
Hey,
Bernadette. We
guess
are
what,
all in this to win it. So people,
That's it.
I want to talk to those that, well, I don't like what Biden's done on this issue. Well, I don't like what this issue is. I don't care.
Yeah.
You vote for American democracy. This
That's
is not
what's
a
on the
one
line.
thing
That's
vote.
what's on the line, is it not?
Everything
Democracy
is
itself.
on the line in this vote.
Because if Trump gets in that house again, I guarantee you we're going to move from democracy to something else. That's what
Yes,
we're going
we
to do.
will.
So, on that note, guess what Travis did for me today? He said,
What did
Dad,
Travis
Travis,
I got the button for you, Dad. Now, when I do this, I guess Discord and myself will be muted for a moment while I hit this button. And Travis dug this out of the archives to remind.
Roundhouse to Incognito. This is Incognito. Incognito, I seem to have something on my scopes. Can you verify that it's on yours? Roundhouse, yes, we see what you're seeing. It seems to be a blue dot. Can you get up close and see if that's not a blue dot? Dropping in altitude to make a visual verification. Incognito standing by. Roundhouse to Incognito. It is the blue dot.
Don't forget to do your Naruto run. Straight to the polls.
Did you catch that, Roundhouse? Already on my way, Incognito.
Travis dug that out. Let me see if I gotta stop this. Okay, go back to that. He was trying to tell me, show right before, because he put a button up there, and you know how John is with a new button. Ooh, got a new button.
Got a new
Can I push
button.
it? Can I push it? Anyway, I want to thank Clay Hall, who just came in with a $2 donation, just to remind you, fuck Trump. And that's what he said. So we want to pass that right along.
John,
yes,
I have
Travis?
to tell you, I got on my
What?
Naruto run.
Do
I got
you?
on my Naruto run right now.
Do
Yep.
you? I got one on the way. I ordered my own. I want
Hey,
my
you know
Naruto
what?
shirt.
That's a nice sweatshirt you got on right there.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Only you can stop Republicans from destroying the planet. I know it doesn't say that, but that's basically what. To overthrowing the government. In my mind, they're
Yeah.
out to overthrow the whole damn planet. Only you can, baby, and that's what this show's about. That's what a lot of shows are about now. About
And may
people
I
trying.
remind
Go ahead.
people that sometimes it's only a matter of 10 votes or less that decides a race. So get out there and vote.
Did we not
That's right.
see one vote make a difference in a county in
Yes.
Yes.
in Iowa last night? Haley won
Oh.
one county, and she won it by one vote. So get your
And that
ass out
person's
there.
vote did matter to
It
her.
did. Yeah, it
Yeah.
mattered to Haley. Now Haley's
Yeah,
they're protecting
exactly.
now the race in Iowa was pretty well predicted what was going to happen. The race in New Hampshire is also being predicted, but it's going to be a lot closer between Trump and Haley. They say that's what the polls say anyway. Go figure the polls. They've been
I'm
the one thing I want to
listening polls
remind
right now.
everybody is we are going through a clown car circus event on the news 24/7. It's Trump, Trump, Trump. And they're
And y'all-
going to continue to do this.
The
Because
primaries are just around the corner,
yes,
and there's a lot of states out there that have changed their what requirements for even going to the primaries, even going to the primary polls.
yeah,
Go out there, check your registration, check your state's primary, and what you need to get in and be able to cast your ballot because
yeah.
it's important.
It's important for you to know
It,
to make sure that your see paperwork is in order.
Make sure
That your
your paperwork is
registration.
ordered
Make sure your
and you
I
pipe.
have
can just,
everything you need.
and
I
see,
can see
papers
that
are
at the door. Let me see your papers.
Let me see the papers,
Yes.
old man.
And you
You
say, yeah, no problem. Here they
No
are.
problem. Here's
That's
my
right.
papers.
Here's
Shove
my
them up there,
papers
buddy.
and kiss my little, what you might
And
call
by
it.
the way,
What'd you say? You asked me if I have any
this
papers. Well, yes, I do.
no, John, no, John.
Oh, no,
not those kind. John.
wrong papers. Huh?
But here's something that I did want to say, John. That
What?
if you're looking to get a t-shirt or a sweatshirt that's like my Naruto Run sweatshirt of the little video that we just saw, it's got John running just like he did in the
Just like in
video.
that? Yes.
You
I
can
want
go
one.
to www.abluedotintexas.com and
Thank
click
you.
on spring to get to the shop and order your shirt today.
Thank you.
Show off
Yes,
your blue dot flair.
we had trouble with
Absolutely.
one of our blue dots getting in there, so we had all the blue room in there, walking him through how to get to the store. And I was on the internet because he couldn't get his purchase done, and I said, well, wait a
Okay.
minute, and I whipped out mine and got in there and ordered me my Naruto shirt, and
There you
it
go.
went through and everything was fine. It's on its way. I can't wait to
I
get
love
it.
it.
I mean I like that one. I haven't got one, so I want
Well,
one.
soon it's on its way.
It's on its. Well, guess what I got today?
What did
I
you
Got
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 the
mail.
today?
title.
You
I
got
got
mail?
I got mail from the title company, the place I bought my trailer from. I got my
Oh.
title to the trailer. Now I
Got
predict
mail.
any day now, I'm gonna find my original one. I just know it.
two
That's the
two
way
more
it goes.
things
It's
on that list.
$150 to get a replacement title, and I guarantee
Oh.
you, in a few days, I'm gonna be poking around and go, oh shit, here it is. Anyway.
Yep.
Keith Thompson came in with a $5 donation, which I paid that, and said, watch the right-wing nut jobs make fools of themselves, then point fingers at them. I plan on it. I plan on it, Keith. We're going to keep putting them in the spotlight, the idiots that are still hanging on to this man. But more importantly, we have to remind you of what we're voting for. As John, a good friend of mine, says, he's not voting against Trump. He's voting for Biden, and there's a big distinction
There you go.
there.
It is a big difference.
We can't play their game. I hate the other guy. Screw the other guy.
No.
We know we hate him, but that's not the reason I'm voting against him. I'm voting against him and for Joe Biden because I'm sure Joe Biden is going to save this democracy, and I'm not too sure about Donnie Boy.
Oh well,
What-
I'm pretty
what
sure
is-
about Donnie Boy, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that he has no intentions on saving
Mm-mm.
this democracy. And I know President Biden has done more than any other president in history
In 3
Yes.
years.
In 3 years. He's
In
not
3
even done
years.
yet
in 3 years.
and still has an
And,
election to go
um,
through.
And I like that. I'm sorry, but I
I'm-
like that. And so,
I'm all for it.
yeah, he's
Yes.
got my vote.
Yeah.
And that's swimming against the tide.
I don't see his age slowing him down one bit.
I don't see it at all
I
either.
don't. I will point out that the headline, I didn't get to read the story because, again, I had a pipe. Anyway, the headline read, disheveled, what's that word? Disheveled?
Yeah.
When you're, disheveled Trump shows up. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Damn
it was disheveled.
I did see
Disheveled.
that
Buddy.
picture.
You did see that? I can't remember the
Yeah.
squirrel. I can't remember the exact title, but it said like he had dementia, like he just woke out of a dream or something, or just woke up. I don't know what the difference was because, like I said, I didn't read the damn thing, but I don't know. Every time he gets up and speaks to me, I just hear a bunch of gibberish. Every once in a while, he makes a point, but it's in between all the sidetracks that he takes. Waste time with just a word salad of some sort. Let me thank Brittany Stanley, who came in with a $5 donation and said, please keep your hands and feet inside the shit show at all times. That's good advice. Don't be sticking your hands up in the air. Oh no, you're gonna get shit all over you.
No.
And Petrazi 20 came in with a $10 donation and said, "I'm worried about my country, but I have hope that democracy will win in 2024." I am right there with you, and I think it
All
will.
are there.
Let's make
It-
sure it wins.
That's
So,
the only way.
And take a friend.
Take a friend with you.
Don't
Take
be
a friend.
selfish. Don't go alone. It's a party.
It's a long ride down there. You're sitting there
a
in the
big
car by
party.
you. You got to stand in line, nobody to talk to. Come on, take somebody with you.
Take
Make
more
sure
than one. Take a whole gang.
Party.
Yeah,
It's a
Have
have
party.
a
voter
party.
stub. Your ticket to get in. You got to have a voter
Yeah.
stub to get into the party.
There you
Now,
go.
As we speak here, as you notice, I'm running some of those candidates that we're highlighting on our 2 for Blue. These are the people that we want you to send a couple of bucks with, too. And I always caveat this by saying, especially if you are in a blue state, blue district, you're solid, you know where you stand, turn your attention to those places that aren't so lucky, that there is a battle going on. And the House, it is so important. Who gets elected in my district impacts the whole country. So every vote that we can harbor out there, we need to get behind. And these are some of the people that you can get behind and be a part of that.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. 2 for Blue. Pick one. Pick one.
yes.
Especially Gay Valmont. She's running down in Florida. Florida need all the Democrats they could get. Pick one.
Indeed. Indeed. Because that's the way we make a difference. It's not only your vote, it's your activity. It's your willingness to pitch in and help these candidates. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Squirrel. I got squirrel.
That's
Squirrel.
all right.
Ran right.
Pitch in and help these candidates get elected. That's what we're trying to do.
That's what it is. We need
That's
to
what we
retain
trying
the
to do.
Senate and take the House. And the House is only held by a few votes.
Yes.
Now, what do they got? 3? They got 3 votes. We can do this. We can flip a few states, baby. If we put our mind to it. If everybody gets out there and votes, Democrats win, baby. That's the way it is. I hear Salvador. I hope he's doing well.
Say hi.
Hi, Salvador.
Say hi, John.
Hi, John.
How you doing, Salvador?
Hi, John.
Hi, buddy. Take care.
I'm fine.
Good. I'm glad.
I do love you. I
You
so love
me?
We all love you, Salvador.
You love me?
You got a lot of love coming your way,
Mother?
buddy.
Yes.
No.
I got you covered, honey.
You didn't love me?
That's what love sounds like, baby.
That's all?
Yes.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
all?
That's what
Yeah.
love sounds like.
That's right.
That's all?
Bonita has a
Thank you.
wagon load of it, baby. She has a wagon load.
Okay.
Are you shitting me? Jake Sellers came back again with another $10 and said, "I love that Blue Dot man in Texas." Well, brother, we love you back. We appreciate that tremendously. It's not me.
Thank you.
So, somebody said, "John, you did this." No, I didn't do this shit. What John did is give us a place to meet. That's what I've done. I spit my 2 cents out 3 days a week, if I'm lucky, and speak my mind. But this right here, this is our table. This is your table. This is where you could come in and lend your 2 cents. So it's not so much. The only thing John does here is provide us a place to meet and to vent or to explore
He
ideas.
pushes the button to get us out on the air. That's what John does.
That's what Don does.
The
I push the button.
The table belongs to
See?
all of us, and we're
Look at
all
here.
welcome at the table.
See?
Bring
I
your
got
voice
buttons.
on in.
And they're
and
color coded.
rah-rah
You see
for-
that? All of my little
No,
iPad
I
here.
didn't.
All that. Yeah, see, I'm holding it up. So you can see a little thing
Oh,
there. With all
John,
the,
I'm
yeah,
so proud of you.
I have buttons out the wazoo. I have
Tell
buttons
Travis to be very, very careful not to ever make any of them red.
Yeah, well, some of them are. The one
I
that
know, I
says
see
the
that.
one that says stop. Don't. That's a red one. Don't hit that one until we end the
Okay.
show. But yeah, he's done quite a bit here lately, and as a matter of fact, he's got some other irons in the fire that he's got planned for us. Again, I'm looking forward to listening to Left on the Table. I misquoted it last time. Left on the Table, which is
I have
going
no
to
idea
be a
what you're talking
discussion.
about.
I have no idea either, but I'm waiting for the first episode, baby.
Well,
That is going
I,
to be a
I,
conversation. I'm looking
I-
forward to it.
yes,
You
yes.
know, because sometimes we get carried away here on the show, and we, like I've always said, we talk about anything here. If you come in here telling me that your knees hurt, all of a sudden I'm going to start telling you about my knees, and then there we go down the rabbit hole of knee pain, or your aunt's favorite pie. Sometimes it really doesn't matter. It is the fellowship, they call it in church. You know, when people get around and feel friendly towards each other, you're going to talk about a lot of shit. But here, our main goal is to motivate and encourage people to be involved in this political system, because it is what saves this democracy, and we are the ones that can save it. That's it. Bottom line. Nobody stays in the bunker. Everybody gets on the line. That's the way we win. And
Because
we
we're
have
all
to.
in this. We're all
We
in this
are.
together.
We
And
are.
if we don't cover each other's back, we're all going to go down together.
Yeah.
I got
Ain't
your
none,
6.
None of us trying
There
to
you
do that.
go.
And I got yours. And I got yours.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
Indeed.
I want to thank John for opening the door to his living room and gathering all of us up.
It's a big
I enjoy
table.
the company. This is
You
as
got-
much
you got
therapy
the
for
big
me as
living
it is
room.
for y'all. I guarantee
Yeah.
you. Well, I don't have any social life outside of this. Everything I do is usually concerned with bills or repairs or something went wrong, or very seldom anything went right. So that's life. That's what all of us go through. So yeah, this is just as much a part of my life as it is for any one of us. This is just a place for us to come and vent and talk and support each
To
other,
motivate each other.
motivate
That's
each
right.
other.
We're here to motivate you people.
To
Get
do
on
two
the
for a
ball
blue.
and make your list.
I ought to put
Make
that up
your
every
list.
time
Thumbs
Bonita
up.
comes up.
Get that done.
Do two for blue. That's where that came from, that motivation. Get up and do something. Call your congressman, write your senator, sign a petition, call your local
something.
Democratic headboard. Do something. Be a
Call
part
the
of it.
White House comment line and say, President Biden, I think you're doing a great job.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
There you
like
go.
that job.
That's an easy
Art.
one to do,
Plenty.
because you'll get
I
right
like
through.
the economy's doing well. I like unemployment is down. I like prices are coming down. Gas
There
is
you
coming
go.
down. All except California.
Well,
working on it, baby.
California's special.
Yeah. I look at gas
It's yours,
prices out
honey.
there and I shake my head going, oh man, y'all are getting screwed. I don't know. It's not so much better here. I think we're at 276 now. They went up a little bit
Oh, John,
because of the weather.
John,
What?
John,
Yes?
do not do that again.
What?
Do not
You,
cry over that.
you better
What'd I do?
not. You better not to say another price like that again. Not to two women from California. Are you kidding me? Are you shitting?
Yeah,
I'm glad
don't
I
hear
kept
you.
my
I
mouth
remind
shut.
you again, the refinery's across the street, right there.
Okay,
I mean,
then-
across the
then just
highway,
say-
and there's the tank.
Let's say it's extremely low.
It's extremely low here, and I'm
It's
thankful
be-
for it. But if you ask people down here, it's too damn high.
Oh, that's
We-
that's
Ain't nobody
rich
asking.
people don't want to spend their money.
yeah.
The rich, it's actually true that the richer you are, the harder it is to squeeze a dollar out of you.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. For a lot of wealthy, I don't think that's true of everybody, because there are benevolent souls in this world that
Yes.
do make a difference. But wealthy people like Betsy DeVos, not so
please.
much. Not so much. I think she's up to 9 yachts now. 9 yachts stationed all over the world, just in case she goes there. Let me thank Clay Hall, who came in with a $2 donation and said, "Blue dots keep me sane in this insane world." Baby, that's why we're here, to make sure we're all together and carry each other into this shit. This is not going to be pretty. We haven't even begun to get into the shit that's going to happen, much less the fact that I keep saying, if you play this out, if Donnie is on the ballot, he wins, and that's the only option there is. Because if he doesn't, he is going to call up his army again. And we are going to go through what we went through on January 6th again. I hope not to the extent that the Capitol is attacked again.
I love you.
I'm more worried about what the atmosphere around this country
I love you.
and what he is able to motivate people to do. That's what I'm worried about. Because some of his minions out here, they want to go all the way. They're looking for this shit.
That's why, people, it's important to vote for your representatives and vote for your senators. Get 60 senators in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get more.
Let's take
And
them
then
all,
we can do
baby.
something.
Let's take them all. That's what we got to do, is take every bit of it. But it's going to be a hard fought battle. This is not a gimme.
Yes,
I'm not. In my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, he's going to get his ass stomped in November. But we can't think that way. We have to assume that there are enough idiots out there that are going to get out there and vote for him. And it's not about the popular vote. It's about the electoral count. So, yes, he can do it. He can do it. And we've seen him. So we can't toss this out to the wind.
And they are cheating every which way they can. And don't you think they're not?
Any which way they can. Their biggest weapon is just the lie. Keep repeating the lie that he won and Biden stole the election. That ballots were switched in Arizona, in Nevada, and everywhere else, Michigan, Illinois, everywhere. It's a conspiracy. Let me thank Keith Thompson, who came in with a $2 donation and said a little help. Said a $2 donation and said a little help with the home heating. Yeah, I'm thinking my bill's going to go up, but at this point, I don't care. I'll start burning money in the furnace if it's cold down here. 21 is freezing for a Texan down here. And Adam Hewitt, I love this guy, came in with a $5 donation and said, has anyone mentioned that 49% of the ultra-right state voted against dump? That means that Biden has the lead even there.
But here's an even better number. Now, stop and think about this.
Are you shitting me?
Trump,
Standing.
excuse me,
Go ahead.
fuck Trump, only got 14% of the people that came out to vote yesterday. Voter turnout was extremely low for a extremely red state.
Yeah.
Okay?
We were expecting
14% of the vote is what Trump got.
Did you see some of the actual totals from some? I can't remember any certain
Yes, I
county.
believe he got like 56,000 votes altogether. They have over 100,000.
I heard
people
35,000.
registered to vote.
I thought he got 35,000.
The last number I saw was 56 and some change. Okay.
Well, what's half of a bushel of apples being rotten?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It turns
they're-
the whole
A
bushel.
rotten bushel of
It
apples.
turns them all rotten.
Exactly.
Let me thank Jake Sellers. Jake, be careful now, buddy. Came in with another $20 to say, I want to say one more thing. I love you, John Blue. Well, brother, I appreciate the hell of that. But watch your wallet, buddy. Watch your wallet. Don't anybody donate that hurts you. And I get concerned when people do that. Anyway.
And you'll never hear that from Trump.
No.
Give till it hurts.
Give till it hurts. Up to it, including your life.
That's right. Sell blood if you have to. But give me your money.
He would take it. He would take it. That's what's so disheartening about this. You call him an American, he could give two shits about anybody in this country. Not a flip. If you're not giving him money and singing his praise, he's got no use for you. And what kind of government do you think he's going to give you if he got in that house again?
I have a question. Did he really not get paid those 4 years?
Are you shitting me? Come on, Joe. He said he was going to donate all his money to charity or something. He didn't.
But I've never seen any proof.
He didn't do that either.
Does he have a girlfriend named Charity?
Probably.
I think so. Maybe so. Maybe so.
No, I believe her name is Habada
Habada right now. But it'll change. Just like the weather. Wait, it'll change. It'll change.
Oh Lord.
But I
As
am.
soon,
I'm
as soon as
just.
she loses just one more case for him, he already threw Joe Tacopina's under the bus. He he quit being his attorney. He was supposed to be there today. He was supposed to be his attorney for this particular court case,
Yes, he
and
wanted to
And
stand up
he
and say
he
something.
backed
said,
out.
nope.
Judge
He
said
said,
no.
"Nope, nope, I'm
No,
not
because he
getting
wants to treat
paid."
every one of these court appearances are things he did not have to show up for. He didn't have to be
Yeah,
there.
well,
There was no
here's the thing.
requirement.
Tacopina knew in federal court, because this one's in federal court. The last
Right.
defamation case was in civil court. Tacopina knew in federal court, you can't play that shit.
No, because they could have
And
throw you
Habada
in jail.
Habada is about to find out. You can't play that shit.
And John, you know why he's showing up? It's free airtime. He doesn't have to pay for
Yes.
any advertising.
That's exactly
He's
what
He,
out
it
he,
there
is.
does, he
stealing
doesn't
his
even have to
bologna
be
and
there.
lying
It's a
right and
campaign
left.
stop. It's
He
exactly
doesn't
what
rally
it
on
even
the
is.
have to
step.
be there. So,
But who's paying for the gas?
Not Donnie.
I don't know how he gets from point A to point B.
he's got an airplane. And his
All of his
red
friends.
hat little brainless death cult pays for his airplane fuel.
They pay for everything for him
Well,
and more. And right now, they're paying for his legal fees. That's what they're doing.
Well,
Well, they're supposed to be paying his legal fees.
they're
Put it like-
supposed
put
to
it-
be paying his
Yeah.
legal fees,
Yeah.
but some of them attorneys is not getting paid,
No,
and a
not
whole lot of them flipped.
oh Lord.
getting paid. Well,
Well,
speaking of,
my break time's about over.
got to go back to
I'm gonna-
tamales.
I gotta go spread the masa and stuff them and wrap them
Ooh.
and all that.
Well, you
But,
enjoy those, Joe. I'm so jealous.
Me too.
I'm telling you, it's another Christmas for me.
All right.
I'm just
But,
saying, share the wealth.
All right.
right.
Yeah.
Just bring the jars.
I'll bring the jars, Joe. That's a good excuse. Look, I'm just bringing back the. Do I smell tamales?
There you go. There you
And
go.
I know if
Hey.
Maria's cooking them, baby, I know they've got to be good tamales.
Oh yes, she's in the kitchen
So-
right now, and I've got to go help her out. But
We'll give
you
her
guys
our
have
best.
a great evening. I sure
You
will,
too.
I will.
as I always do. Y'all have a safe one, and we'll see you. What that day is today?
Drink a
Tuesday?
little milk,
Thursday.
Joe.
We'll see
Drink a
you
little
Thursday.
milk, buddy.
I'm
We'll be
gonna
back.
have to.
I know.
Bye
Good
bye.
night,
Tamales.
Joe.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night,
night.
Joe.
Good night.
And John, how about you, brother? How's everything up in Kentucky?
John, it's cold, and my heat pump
Oh, no.
is
No.
on defrost mode, and so we have no heat, and
Oh, shit.
it's terrible.
It's
Man, that's got to be freezing up there. What's the temperature up there?
I'd say it's probably about 5 or 7 degrees.
Woo! No, John, you got a fireplace?
Oh.
It's too damn cold. No, I don't have a fireplace, and I don't have
Holy
gas.
shit.
Oh,
Got
my
electric
Okay.
heater or something
You
going on
see-
there?
So I've got a space heater sitting on the
Yeah.
heat pump, trying to thaw out those
Trying to
coils.
defrost the
Oh,
defrost the
man.
heat pump.
Oh.
Man.
You know,
Yeah.
this is what's happening all across this country, and we need to start thinking of we cannot rely on just one source of heat or
That's
one
exactly right.
source of water. You know, you got to be prepared for these times. Let me tell you something. I have a pellet stove. I have propane heaters. I have electrical heaters. I have rice packs, which I'm sitting underneath one right now, which I just heat up the rice pack and I'll put it on me. It keeps me warm. We have to think of alternative. I will burn my whole house down just to stay warm and roast marshmallows at the same time. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you. I'm
This is
sitting in
how
front of
I
my
roll.
fake fireplace, just putting my hands up there like that fire
Yes,
is real.
We have got to start
It's a
thinking
heater,
about
too.
other ways of heating because
Yeah.
one system fails and you got to have a backup plan.
You know,
That's right.
I was really moved by John's comment earlier when he told me that he was really concerned about the poor people in his area. Rural Kentucky,
Yes.
baby. Back up in
Oh,
the holler, they
absolutely.
call it. You know, and the times are desperate. So, you
That's
know,
right.
there are a lot of people suffering and will suffer tonight.
Yes.
You know, you know, down here in South Texas, and again, I caveat it by saying I know 21 degrees is like summer for a lot of y'all, but that's freezing down here for us. I mean, well, it is freezing, but our shelters here, our libraries and everything are open from 8 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, you're walking in there at 6 o'clock at night telling people get out? Shit, let's pay a few bucks. Let's keep them damn things open 24/7 if it takes that. Because
Absolutely.
it is brutal out there, and we do have a
Folks
pretty
need
good.
it. Folks need it, and
Yes.
and people, people die in this kind of weather every winter.
Yes,
You know.
and you're going to hear it.
Yes,
You're going to
yes.
hear that story. It'll be in the
Yes.
news in a few days of somebody who passed away because of the cold, extreme weather.
Yep.
You know, it happens every time, and it's sad because as a nation we could do better. As a nation,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can do better. We just have to get the right leadership in there. And I'm not talking about
Yep.
just the presidency. I'm talking about the House and the Senate.
And the Senate.
Because that's where the work gets done. And right now we have a Republican Party that hasn't done crap. Nothing. Not
Nothing.
a shit.
Nada.
They have done nothing but have dog and pony shows about Hunter Biden or some other extreme, drastic thing that they think they got to scream
here we
about.
are in the middle of the Arctic chill, and what are they doing for the people that are on the street? Nothing.
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 Let me thank Nana Lovely, who came in with a $5 donation and said, "If air, not a word for snowballs interfering, but if I get to if I bit Bill's ankles, flags will be thrown. Let's see the cheaters play with Limey." Nana Lovely, last night she was texting me and pictures, and she's on her way to the ball game, but at the Bill Stadium, and I'm thinking she's all bundled up like she looked like a marshmallow out there. So got
She
15
don't care.
layers
She's
on. I'm
diehard.
telling her, what are you doing?
She is
She
a
says
diehard.
she is a diehard fan. At 10 degrees, 5 to 20 below. Who gives a shit? Put another lay on. We're going to the ball game. And she sent me a picture of her out there with her terrible towel, her Pittsburgh Steelers towel, waving it in front of the Buffalo Bills stadium. That's Nana Lovely.
Diehard. Yeah, that's a fanatic.
I don't know if I hit that. Nana Lovely, thank you very much, Tammy. I appreciate it. I love her life. I do. I mean, she's not
I
all of
know.
it, because Tammy's got a rough life, and we know a lot about a lot of our Blue Dots. But you talk about somebody who's motivated and ain't gonna stand around and do nothing. She's gonna get up and do something, and even if it takes 15 layers of clothes. Anyway, Corey Barton came in with a $10 donation and said, "Good evening, Blue Dot family. John, I think I shorted you last time unintentionally. Biden 2024, let's go. Oh, yeah, fuck Trump." That's what he said. Don't look at me like, oh, look at that guy's cussing. No, that's what he said. He said fuck Trump. Did you hear him say fuck Trump?
I did.
Yeah, it said it right there.
Mhm.
Okay. Seems to be, it's a mantra here. Corey, you didn't short me anything, brother. I appreciate every time you walk into the room, every one of you. Oh, anyway. And the Bills kicked their ass. Jamie Thomas lets us know.
and that's the story, and he's sticking to it.
That's it. I was a little pissed off at my Dallas Cowboys, damn it.
Yeah,
that was horrid.
whose birthday is today, happy birthday, is saying, if you guys are cold, buy a sleeping bag that works in negative 20-degree weather. And you know what? You're absolutely right. The last time we had everything shut down and we was freezing, yes, that's exactly what I pulled out was my sleeping bag. Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
not
I was
pulling
nice
out
and toasty
anything.
warm inside of
I'm
them.
not pulling out anything because I'm not getting out from underneath those covers. I know where it's
John,
warm. I just
John,
what?
you better stay warm because you don't like it when it's like 55 degrees.
No, John's got steel plates and screws all over his body. When it gets cold, everything hurts. You
Yes.
point to a part on me, it hurts. Does it stop me
Yes.
from doing anything? No. My wife gets mad at me all the time. I'm out there hauling the damn ladder under the house to try to get up under there and repair a pipe. she's yelling at me, well, where's Tyler? I said,
I
well, I
don't.
don't know, and I ain't going to wait on him. I want to get this done and get back in the house. That's what I want to do. So I am not. Yes, I know, Clay. Cowboys
Oh,
choked
thank
again,
you.
buddy.
You're welcome,
You
darling.
fix it?
You know, what can
I'll
I
be
say?
I have a down comforter that I put on my bed, and down keeps the ducks warm and waterproof. So I figure it'll work for me, and it does. It does.
I've discovered the joys of an electric blanket, as long as the power's on.
The electric blankets are cool,
Oh
but
man,
sometimes you don't have electricity.
I spent
I
all
got
my
an
life.
electric blanket too.
Oh, I've turned that
Keep
thing
warm.
on long before I get in bed. So when I get in bed, I stick my
It's nice
feet
and
into that.
toasty warm.
Yes, I like it.
I
I
know.
like it.
I've had
Uh,
electric blankets and yeah, flannel sheets during the wintertime are the bomb. You get in
anything you
you
can
get in
do,
bed and it's not even cold, okay?
anything you can
So
do
yeah,
to keep yourself
absolutely.
warm in these temperatures, you have to
Mhm.
do. And
Mhm.
man,
Oh
thank
yeah,
goodness.
Jeff Curry said his mom got him got an electric coat for Christmas, and I've been seeing these things, man, and
Electric
they're
They're
not
coat,
cool.
that expensive.
electric coat.
Yeah, electric coats. They got
You got
little
a
batteries in them and
extension cord?
different sections of. No, they're USB-C plugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no shit, John. And
It's an
they got a
electric
little
blanket.
buttons on the chest, and
Oh, wrapped around
you
you.
can turn on the neck zone, the back zone, the side zones, and all the rest. Really freaking cool. And they're not that expensive. Well, they wasn't the last time I looked at them. They're probably going up now because people are getting
You're
turned on
right.
to
It
them.
gets down to 50
Yeah,
degrees. John would be putting that on.
yeah,
Yeah, they
no
got
doubt,
electric
dude.
Actually,
socks too.
John's limit is somewhere around 57.
They got
Now,
electric
57,
socks
58
out there
degrees. No,
like that.
I
Yeah,
don't like that shit.
yeah, no, yeah.
So,
I've been looking at the little electric coats because I was thinking about getting my son one.
mm-mm.
Because he's
Boy,
out, he
howdy.
works in the weather all the time. Yeah, and the
I
waterproof.
would, yeah. If somebody works out in the weather, that'd be an outstanding little present.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeanette Miller says you can get a coat or a vest.
Yes, you
Wow,
can.
ain't that some shit?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Technology, baby.
You
Yeah,
can get
technology.
It's
mittens and
advancing.
socks too.
And they
Yeah.
do have mittens and socks too.
Just
So yeah,
don't fall in the water, you electrocute yourself.
you just you
The
just
water's
plug them
frozen.
back in.
You're talking about.
You just plug them back in.
Electric
Shoot,
coats. Indeed, Petrazi, I'm
how
amazed.
about that?
Well, I need, I'm a wuss. When it comes, it's the whole subject conversation sometimes around here. John is allergic to cold weather, period. As Jimmy Buffett put it, I'm umbilically connected to the temperate zone.
Okay.
South. I like it warm. I don't like that cold shit at all. But
Are you
I have,
expecting snow, Bernadette?
No. The next storms that are coming in for this week will be kind of warm. They're from the mid-Pacific, not necessarily coming down off the Arctic.
yeah,
So they're going to
yeah.
be more warmer, and so we're expecting just a lot of rain.
That's going to bring me a lot of rain too. Because that same
Yes.
system that's going to hit you is continuing across the
Yes.
states, and when it gets here, it's going to
So
dump on me. So
it's supposed to rain for about a
thanks.
week, and California can use the water. I'm not going to like it too much because,
No.
I should be an island year round. That's how I feel about it. But,
Yeah, but we
I
do
just,
need the water.
we need the
We
water.
need the water.
We need the water.
That's
Absolutely.
everywhere. That's
So,
everywhere out west. So
my
yeah.
water table, I could use it coming up a little bit because summertime without
Well,
water is not cool.
it snowed somewhere for the first time in 700 days that normally is supposed to get snow. Can't remember where that is
Okay.
either. Squirrel.
Oh, it was on the
I
East
just
Coast
read it.
somewhere.
I just read
Yeah,
it. I see a title, and I
saw
ain't gonna
that
go read
too.
the whole story, but look at there. 700 days
I
Well,
think
since the last
I
snow.
think it was
we
out in Philadelphia, but I'm not sure.
I
we could all
think
live
you're
in
right.
Iceland where it's snowing on top of you, but yet below your feet it's a volcano
No
exploding.
shit. No
So
I
shit.
will
yeah,
pass on that, Bernadette. That's a
Yeah.
strong pass.
Yeah.
Strong pass for me.
something
I
to be
say
grateful
again,
for.
I will take a hurricane over an earthquake or a tornado any day of the week.
No,
Hey,
I'll take
that's a
an earthquake.
volcano,
I would
John.
never
I'll
take
take
an
I'll take
earthquake.
a hurricane.
You know what? You know what? I watch the earthquakes. I watch all that stuff because I live in an earthquake zone.
Yes,
Okay,
you do.
and so I watch damn near on a daily basis because there's damn near on a daily basis some earthquakes
A
going on
tremor.
here in California.
Everywhere,
Absolutely.
somewhere.
And so, off the coast where I live, the guy that I watch, he's like, oh yeah, we haven't had a earthquake up here, large earthquake that could do some damage for about 200 years. And I'm like, shh. And he's like, yeah, the average is about 300. And I'm like, okay, I got some time before I can leave the planet, and then they can have their little earthquake.
There you
Don't
go.
do that.
Don't
Just be
do that.
quiet.
Yeah.
Because we
Calm-
don't have
calm
earthquakes
your shit
all
down.
the time.
Yes, we
All the
do.
time.
And don't tempt fate.
Yeah, exactly. You
I
don't
lived
call
out there
that
for a little
shit
while
up.
in the Bay Area around San Jose. So, yeah, I've been through a few little shocks out there, and that's why
Yeah.
I take a hurricane. I
But
can
you
see
have
it coming.
hurricanes every
I-
year, and you can
I
have
know
2 or
it.
3 of them,
I know it. And I
a
have,
year, or tornadoes and all the rest of that.
I
We
have
have
to start
earthquakes every
worrying.
once in a while.
I have to start worrying about a little more powerful earthquakes nowadays too. That's with the climate the way it's going. Yes, the hurricanes are
Yeah.
getting more powerful
Well,
and more
y'all
frequent.
need to stop sucking all the oil out of there.
That's
You guys are
what
having
it is.
earthquakes in the oil fields down there
I
all
know
the
it.
time.
I'm gonna suck it dry,
Yeah,
baby. Adam, are you with us?
Hey, what? Oh yeah, I'm with you. What's happening?
Ain't nothing to it. What are you up to?
Yeah, about 6'3".
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Shit.
Wow.
I used to be that. Now I'm 6'1".
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Back it up, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm so
All
jealous.
right, all right. Yeah, I just got all my
shrinking.
candles for this weekend.
That's right. You were telling us about that.
Yeah, they
You're
just
gonna
came
light
in
it
the
up,
mail
aren't
from-
you?
Oh yeah, I'm lighting up this place. I got 540 of them.
540
So-
of them. Now, what are you going to
Yeah.
do? Because I'm going to throw that in. Adam's doing something.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, people know me for it. That's like my little picture on here. It's my wrist. It's a candle, a tea light.
A tea light.
Okay.
And you light candles for what reason?
To brighten people's day.
Right on, Holmes.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Portable,
Work
To
for
brighten
me.
people's
Campfire.
day.
Yeah, portable campfire for everyone.
Okay.
There you go.
So this is the first time that I've
And they're
actually
blue.
done battery operated. I got blue ones.
Right
Let's
on, I
see.
like
I
blue.
got 180 blue ones and 300 white ones, and then like 60 red ones for me and a possible hotel interior thing in a room.
Right. Putting them
Right
in the room
on.
windows.
I like the
Red,
theme
white,
of
blue.
that. Red, white, and blue.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Red
All of
being
you
the
get out
smallest
there and
number.
vote.
And that's
Yeah,
something
red
Adam's
being the
just
smallest
doing all
number.
by himself. Just
yeah.
creating all that.
I tell you what, I mean, ever since like I don't know, my guess is right about 2000. I went to a festival in the tippy top of Maine. It was like 3 miles south of Canada,
Right.
and saw this band up there, and they did a one whole set of music, and it was called the Ring of Fire set, and
Oh, wow.
the only stage lighting was candles.
Right on.
And
Well, that's
from
where I
that
live,
moment
in the Ring
on,
of Fire.
yeah, from that moment on, I've been handing candles out at every festival outdoors that I've gone
on.
to, and this is indoors, so these are all battery operated.
Nice.
That's cool.
That is
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, it'll be
So
pretty
you're-
cool.
So you're participating in a festival, and this is the reason why you're handing out candles.
Yeah, that's my trademark
Okay.
for 25 years now.
Right on.
That's what
Yeah,
I mean when I
mean-
tell people the best thing you can do every day is put a smile on your face and give it away. Well, that's what Adam's
Exactly.
doing. That's what Adam's
Yeah,
doing.
I walk around festivals with like these little like wagons and stuff, and they're just mountains of candles. And I just say, grab
Hand 'em out.
handfuls of them, man. Grab a handful.
Let's
Grab a
light up
handful.
the light.
That's
In the
freaking
next-
awesome.
And the
That's
next
freaking
thing you
awesome.
know, the whole
Good night,
audience
James.
Is lit up.
has candles all by them, and you just see it. You step back and you look at it, You know, the most I did at one concert was 2,700.
Right on.
Wow. Wow.
Whoa.
And those were all lit by thumbs. And needless to say, my thumb was mighty blistered at the end
I
of that.
bet. I bet.
Ooh.
That's a lot of candles,
Yeah,
brother.
the
That's
little
a-
battery
that's a lot of
operated
candles.
tea lights, those are a lot
lights.
easier, bruh.
I'm glad to hear you switched to battery.
Yeah, well, it's
Gonna
in a
save your
hotel.
thumb, buddy. Well,
It's
that's
in a
true.
hotel, so
You don't want to burn the
Yeah,
hotel
well, that's
down.
probably a good reason to switch to
Yeah.
to
exactly.
battery
Plus,
operated.
people can take like a memento with them. I might even take
Absolutely.
off one of these nights and sign them all, saying Hotel Minnesota, 2024.
There you go. Minnesota.
That's what the name
You'd
of
be
the.
better off just making stickers and slapping a sticker on them, because that's a
That
lot
just-
of Minnesota.
That's
Lisa
yeah,
Ryder,
that's-
yes, he is. Adam is a positive person.
Yeah,
Every
you
time-
got to be that
And
way.
not only that, if you haven't picked up on it yet, doesn't he sound like the guy from Cheech and Chong? Come on.
Hey.
Well,
All right.
You sound like
And
Cheech
yeah,
and
there's-
Chong, man.
Another one of these things I do at a festival. There's a certain band member that wears
Yes, we did, Lord.
these. He wears, it's called a muumuu, which is almost like a men's dress sort of thing. So when
Yes,
he's playing,
that's familiar.
when he's playing drums, it's really loose.
Oh, yeah?
So he has full movement all over. He's an incredible drummer.
Right on.
And he has all these, he wears like all these different colored ones, but he wears a blue one with all these like red circles on it. And that's it. That's the whole pattern. So what I do is I go out to local hardware stores and buy them out of a washer that fits, and I sign each and every one of them and paint them all red, and then buy string, and I pass those out all the people too. If it's just that
necklaces.
one band.
Oh, ain't that nice of Jess Coggins? He just went to go read a story to his daughter.
All right.
His wife took over the chat. I just noticed that in there.
Yes,
Outstanding.
she does. That's
She
been
does.
going on for quite a while now.
Yep. See?
Yep.
I only get
Yeah.
to see part of the chat. It flies by so much, I only get to read every once in a while. Because I have to look
So
at
yeah,
all
it's
this
good
stuff.
stuff. I mean, I spent more on my candles this time than I did the tickets for the whole weekend of music at Hotel Minnesota.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well,
That's
right
what I
on.
do.
And give away a little bit of light and a little bit of love.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right
Portable
on.
campfires for all. Stay warm.
Ooh, man.
So yeah, that's what I just had to throw that in there though earlier. You know, I mean, well, whatever. Trump won in Iowa, big deal. He won 56,000 votes out of a whole state.
Oh,
That
Out of a
ain't
whole
getting, I
state.
mean, it's like 12% of the state's vote in an ultra red state.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
The old state in
So
the
let's
nation.
call it half. He got 51%. It's half the vote that showed up.
Half.
And
Right.
really the
that's
biggest
the
motivators
thing.
was
It was a very, very low turnout. And see, for somebody who was calling people out, y'all should
Go
come
up
vote,
even if you're gonna die.
even if you're gonna die and all the rest of that. Yeah, I bet that shit turned a few people off. Hey, dude, it's
You
cold
would
out there. I ain't going out there like that.
Oh, so that's how much I ain't going out there.
Certainly hope so. I certainly hope it turned him off and ruined his chance for even higher numbers, because there really should have been higher numbers in
There
this
should have been.
extremely red state. And if this
Totally.
is how the caucuses are going for them, go
Exactly.
Dark Brandon. Go Dark Brandon.
Indeed.
They
Indeed.
don't have a chance.
And again, we remind everybody this is a Republican primaries. There's
It was a
Exactly.
Republican
There's
primary.
no Democratic
There was-
primaries going on. Joe
There was
Biden's
But
over.
the man with orange hair claimed that he got, he owns the Republican Party.
Well, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
12% of
Doesn't.
the reddest
12%
states.
of it, we keep trying to tell you guys that his numbers are dropping. And
They
his
are.
numbers are
Completely.
dropping. And
And I think they're
last
going to
night's
continue that way.
caucuses, yeah, I believe so too. Because
I
do you
love
really
it.
want a president that has 91 felony counts on him?
I don't.
This
I
is what
don't.
you want to vote for? This
Some
is
of them,
what
yes.
you want to cast your
Some
vote
of
for?
them, they answered the poll. Even if he's convicted, would you still vote for him? They said yes.
I
Isn't
saw
that
that.
disgusting? They will turn a
terribly.
blind eye to this to vote
They
for
turned
him.
a blind eye
To
to
No,
a lie.
everything.
but those are the people who truly don't care.
Nope.
Right.
Don't
And-
give a
and
shit.
They don't.
I'm voting for Trump. Well, good for you,
Yeah,
idiot.
they don't care.
No,
They don't care
it's
whether
in
you
your
got
face.
policies,
That's what it is.
good
It's
or
an
bad or
attitude.
whatever. It's about
It's like
feeling.
they're striking out at the whole country. They're throwing a
Exactly.
finger in our face with him. Is what they're doing. I'm going to vote
Yeah.
for him anyway. How you like
It's a
that?
cult.
That kind of shit.
It's a cult. It's a cult.
It is. But it
It's
drags
like,
into everything. My governor, to take note, he's still shipping migrants and dropping them off on the street, even in freezing-ass cold weather. He doesn't give a shit,
Yeah.
and he's not trying to make the situation better. He is trying to attack fellow Americans, fellow
To
states.
make Biden to make Biden look
Yeah.
terrible.
That's what he's doing. You don't see
No.
him shipping them where they might find help. That's not the
Exactly.
objective here. He's trying to send them where it's going to hurt the worst. I'll
exactly.
show you.
The coldest parts
You
of
and
the
your
country.
little dog, Toto, too. You know, that's what
Yeah.
they're doing.
You see these Christian people stepping up and saying, what
Oh.
a terrible thing to do to people. How can you treat people like this? This is not Christian values. I don't see them.
I don't
No, I
either.
don't
And that's
either.
what they've been talking on the news. Who turned out for Trump? Evangelicals. Really? Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I've said this. I said it out loud today at the store. If you could tell me you're a Christian, you're voting for Trump, you're lying. You're lying. That's all. You're not a Christian. You think you are. If you're willing to
Exactly.
dip your morals into the dirt that far, I'm sorry. You're in a fake religion. I don't know what religion you are, but if you're telling me you're a Christian and you're
Cat
voting for that
Robinson,
man,
Joel Osteen.
pick one. Pick one, because you can't have
Yep.
both. I'm
Yep.
behind here. Let me thank John Cass, who came in with $5. Oh, dude. John says he has no power here, but the wood stove's keeping me warm.
Oh, my.
That helps.
Dudes,
That helps.
put another log on the fire, buddy. And Keith Thompson came back in with another 2 degrees and said it's a heat wave here in Minnesota. It's 5
Wow.
degrees. It's
I know,
5.
it got
There's
up
a
to
heat wave
5.
going on up there.
It's
Keith,
5.
Keith, you better keep the door closed while the heat wave is going on, okay?
And Blue Dot Greeter just came in with $2 and said, you missed Nana's donation, John. I don't think so.
No, you didn't.
Nana
You
Lovely?
read
I
it.
got it.
Yeah,
All right, we'll refund that
yeah,
$2.
you read it.
Mark, and on that note, Mark, I want to thank you for all the work you do. Mark is the guy that you see in the chat called Blue Dot Greeter. Mark does a whole lot for this show, and he greets everybody when they come in the room, make sure everybody's comfortable and welcome here. So, Mark, I appreciate you very much. And Jake Sellers came back in with another $20 because he checked his wallet, I hope, and said, Joe Biden is king. I said so, baby.
I
You may
second
not-
that.
he's
Yeah,
the man in
Joe.
charge right now, baby. And I'm happy with where we're going. His numbers, and let's point out the fact that Bernadette just mentioned he got 97 million in the last quarter. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people donating in that cause. So Donnie boy, I think he's spending most of his on lawyers anyway.
Exactly.
I expect
And
to see him
President
on-
Biden is getting his funds from grassroots people.
Exactly.
That's
Just
us.
like Bernie.
That's us.
Yep. That's it. I
Just
can't-
like
look-
Bernie.
Look who's going to pop in this room. Now, popped up her hand. Nana Lovely, Tammy, how in the hell? You got guts, girl. I don't care how many layers you put on. Not going out in that shit. I seen the picture. Nana, you're muted up, darling. You're on mute.
Whoop.
There
that
you
better?
go.
And I
Nana,
love-
welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Fado.
Hi.
Listen,
Tammy, how are you
just
doing,
a
darling?
quick update. I'm
What?
doing fabulous. You know
Good.
why?
Why?
Because nothing's going to stop me.
Nothing
Ooh.
does.
There you
Nothing's
go.
gonna
That's the
stop you.
attitude I want to hear.
She went all the way up there to that side in that suck ass weather with blizzard conditions to put a sign up there, terrible towel, to put her
Well,
terrible towel up there.
if everybody
Huh.
can spare 2 minutes off topic, I think you'd be so proud of me, John.
What did you do?
Because
What?
this is what happened.
What?
Well, the doctors never listened. To bring everybody up to date, I got bit on the plane last time I flew.
Yes, she did.
Snakes
You
on the
heard that
plane. I
right.
got
She got
bit on a plane.
bit. Snakes on a plane.
And the doctors did not listen. So for the past 4 months, good doctors have been putting me through the full heart protocol. And I kept saying no. Something bit me. So now they wait 5 months to find a lesion. And they're looking at Lyme disease. Okay.
Oh, that's what it was. Lyme. Thank you, Nana.
So
John's
so,
slow.
yeah.
John's slow.
But I'm fine. I mean, the arms and legs get weak, but I'm fine. Little headache here and
I
there,
am
but a
so
gummy will
glad.
take it away.
Well,
So,
you know what? You know what,
okay.
Nana? It's really, not to interrupt you, but it's really a shame because had they had listened to you and
Had they
possibly even tested you, you could have took antibiotics and
I
it would have
a
stopped this shit.
picture.
You wouldn't have got Lyme's.
Well, and Bernadette, I had a picture that I took on the plane because my leg itched and I looked down and my foot was purple. It was so swollen. That's why they thought about the
No,
heart.
that's not good. That's when you go to the
But it
doctor
was
and said,
the
"Look here,
bite.
kiss my ass. What color?"
It was the bite. So
Yeah.
anybody traveling, I don't care where you travel, if they allow service animals, please use
Oh,
me.
they had a
You will
service
not.
animal on there.
You will not. I saw 3 dogs on a plane.
Did you actually see a tick on you?
I don't know what bit me, honestly, Bernadette, but there's a red dot on my leg in the
Yeah,
picture.
clear
Something
sign.
bit me.
Mm.
So I don't care where you travel. If you think you're sick, I live near woods. I
Mm-hmm.
go to the falls in Watkins Glen. I've never had a problem in my life. I get on a plane, JFK, if anybody wants to know. Yes, and I get bit at 30,000 feet in the air, okay? So, but now with the legs and the arms doing what they're doing, okay? I told my family by noon yesterday I couldn't take it anymore. We're going to Buffalo. And I said, if I get stuck, all you have to do is put me in the right direction and give me a little push like a bike on training wheels. And once I get started, I got this. If I get frozen again, just make sure my arm is above my head with a towel. I got this. Okay? And then I see that snowball hit my boy in the face, getting a touchdown. John, I will go bite their ankles and give them Lyme disease. They won't be able to run and get that trophy either. So, see, I've just lost my mind totally now. And now I have an excuse. It's Lyme disease.
Jeez.
My mother would be so happy. I finally got my head examined. Oh, jeez, look at that. So I hope everybody else can overcome problems with the same happiness. But I'm good. Everybody's
Right
quiet.
on. Right
It's a
on.
happy moment. I made it to Buffalo in below zero weather with only
Wow.
half working limbs. And my family was with me.
Right
What
on.
better day could it be? You know, you just can't. And they wouldn't let me in when I got there either. I didn't tell you that part. Uh-huh. So they played games with Ticketmaster, and then they wanted almost $900 at the gate. And I said, no, psych, let's go home. I'm going to tag the stadium. Let's go. I'm happy. $900 to sit in the snow. No, we're good.
Oh, you did not say $900 to sit in the snow.
That's what they wanted.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like $879. at the gate.
Yeah. No.
So I said,
No. I'm sorry.
psych, let's go home. But I went, so I'm proud of that moment.
Did you go to
I
a
went.
local establishment and watch it for free?
I watched it in the car on my phone all the way home to Texas Roadhouse.
All right.
Yes. And then there was a moment, a very annoying.
Okay,
bus
John has
boy.
to back up the bus because I just noticed Mark is in the chat reminding me that I had muted myself. So
Yes.
for the last
Oh,
few
is
minutes,
that
my
why
mouth has
everybody
been
was
working, but
quiet?
it
Your
wasn't
mouth
going
has been
anywhere.
moving.
I've been talking, but I thought, oh no, did I make
I thought I was
everybody
talking
go and
over you.
talk?
Well, let me
I
thank
thought
Mary Felix again. I said it, but it didn't go out. Mary Felix came in with a $10 donation and said, "Vote blue." Take her advice. And are you shitting me? La face latte. La face latte.
No.
Learned that.
La
Came back in with another $20 Canadian donation. That's enough to buy a car right there. Anyway.
and I promised.
La face latte, thank you very much for that.
La
John,
Foslet.
listen.
Huh.
I promise.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh,
John,
sorry.
What? Yes, dear.
listen to Missy Chick. She's got the pronunciation.
Oh shit.
La
Okay.
Foslet.
La Foslet. La
Yes.
Foslet.
There
You
go.
got
Well,
it.
now I got to get a La face latte out of my mind.
Yes,
La-
you do.
Say it again. Wait a minute. Say it again.
La Foslet.
La Foslet. La Foslet. That's pretty.
It
La
is pretty.
Foslet.
Okay, there you go.
It is a pretty name. And I apologize for my ignorance. John tries to
John, hit a button.
hit a button. What button?
Yeah.
Got
You
it.
hit a button and
Which-
went out. Your mic went out.
Yeah, I turned it back on.
Oh.
Yeah. Evidently, John can't see red right in front of his face. I turned it off when I went to cough and then forgot to. It's been that kind of day, but guess what? I've got water in my house, and I damn well intend to keep it tonight. I'm gonna. If I have to stay up all. I'm telling you, I thought I did so well last night because night before last I lost water because I turned my pump off, drained my lines, and thought that's good. Nope, it wasn't good, and I didn't have water, so I had to fix pipes. Got the pipes fixed, turned the water back on. We had water last night. Had water. I left it dripping. Not dripping, running a little bit. Had water this morning until I quit letting it run and let it pressure up and then pow. Anyway. And tonight's going to be another night just like it. So if it's going to be cold down here, everybody is going to be cold. So please make sure that you take care of yourself, that you have a source of heat. If not, please get somewhere where they have it. And put another log on the fire if you can. Because
Another
it's
pair
gonna
of
be another
socks,
cold.
a hat, anything.
Anything.
You know, put on
I'll
your
send
coat.
you a candle.
Stay warm.
There you go.
Stay
Adam
warm.
will send you a candle. Anyway, I
And,
want to thank everybody for participating. Well, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
and if I must,
And if
I
you
will
must.
hold the pen in my mouth to go all the way down the list, voting blue, 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 blue. If
All
the
the
hands
way
don't
down.
work, hey, I'm
I'll
still
do
voting.
it with my toes. I'll put the
There
pen in
you
my
go.
ass if I have to.
That's the way. I'll just
Luckily
leave it
nowadays we have
secret. I don't
touchscreen. That would be
care.
funny. I got my butt up there trying to hit this button.
Jeez.
Whatever way
Florida
it is
tried
that
that.
you
It didn't
vote,
work
you
out
get
so
ready to
well.
vote. Make sure that your registration is up. I mean, is current. That you are going to jump
Correct.
through any hoops that they might try to put in front of you, because they're going to pull all the stakes out, baby. They're going to try to mess this up as much as they can, so they can point at it and
It's
say,
so
"Look,
scary.
it's messed up." It is. It is. The Republicans are willing to hurt this country so they can point at it and say, "Look how terrible this is," and that's what they do. So we can't let them do that.
Laughter is the best medicine.
It is,
John.
darling. Put a smile on your face. And the best
I
thing you can do is
laugh
give that
every
shit
day.
away. Give it away because somebody needs it out there. Tammy, thank you so much for coming in tonight. I appreciate it so much.
I love you guys. I love
love you
everybody
back.
here.
Take
Thanks
care of the
for
family.
putting up with me.
I love it, baby. Anybody who's got courage enough to go out in that kind of weather to go rub a flag in somebody's face, that's got to be some cause. That's got to
Yeah,
be
well, I
some
have
of
some
us.
friends pouting that say you don't come see me. Ha you don't play for the Steelers.
I'll come shake that. You notice I put my terrible towel back up there. I got it, baby. I got it. Tammy, thank you very much, brother. And Adam.
Good night, you guys. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
Good
Adam,
night.
appreciate you coming in, brother.
You bet. You bet. Well, thanks for having me in here. And, you know, we are at a heat wave here now at 5, like, you know, like was mentioned up here.
Well, howdy.
And it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. 5
No,
is
it's
great
not.
compared
I don't
to
care
20
how much
below.
you say. No, it's not. It looks pretty. Send me a picture. Send me a picture.
It's 25.
I'll probably sit and look at the picture and get cold.
2 days ago.
Well, there you go. It's getting better.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
day after tomorrow, I'm going to be in the 70s. I'm going to love it.
Yeah, we're going to be up in the 30s again. I can't wait.
30s.
Oh,
Adam,
yeah.
wear your jacket, buddy. And we just love your
you
ideas
too.
with the candles, brother. It's inspiring to hear you.
You bet. I took a
put a
picture.
smile
I'll
on
share
people.
that too.
Do that, because we'll put it on the air, brother. We'll show everybody.
You bet. You bet.
All right. Let me thank
All right,
John
well, you
Cass.
guys take care.
You bet. And let me thank John Cass, who came in with $10 donation. John, thank you. And Corey Barton followed him right behind with another $5 donation. So, Corey, thank you, brother. We appreciate it tremendously. Those donations are what keeps us afloat down here, and keeps the heat on. So we really appreciate that right now. Anyway, thank you both for that. I appreciate it. And Bonita, thank you for coming in, darling, and lighting the fire.
Well, thank you for giving me the platform.
Anytime you want to come in here and use, yes. I know talking to you motivates me. I told you. You know, it's like every time I talk to you, it's like I got to get up and do something. Damn it, I'm not doing enough. So your voice and your inspiration, I think, touches all of us. And thank you.
Well,
for that.
I hope all of us get motivated, and I cannot emphasize enough to everybody out there, those in the chat and those just checking us out, how important this next election is. If you don't get off your duff and get in gear and vote blue, you won't be voting again. You won't have any rights out there.
Hey,
no
take
rights.
That away too. Oh, you bet. He wants to be king,
no medical.
Baby.
There'll be no
nothing.
FEMA. And
no
just before I leave,
yes, sir.
All of you in states that are having this horrid cold snap, please watch out for one another. Check on your neighbors. I don't care if they're Magna or not. We are not like that. We check on each other. We care. So make sure everybody's okay.
When you see somebody in need, their political persuasion is not of concern. And it should never be.
No, you get out there and you help one another.
You can help, that's what you do. And I put a smile on a lot of Republicans' faces for a lot of different reasons. I do. I try to treat everybody as good as I can every day for my health, not necessarily for theirs, for mine.
But that's who we are.
That's who we should be all the time. Bonita, thank you so much, baby, for everything.
Well, thank you for having me. And thank you for everybody's input. And I appreciate it all the education I get in this program, all the ideas that you guys come up with. Thank you so much.
I wish I was there. I'd hug you. Thank you. Anyway, Mrs. Chick.
Yes, John.
Got anybody you want to call out tonight?
I do. Well, I actually got some followers too. We'll go ahead and hit some followers that are on your Facebook. Rochelle Yorish from Iowa, Paul Weckel from Ohio, Robert Hatcher from North Carolina, Steve Fleury from Alabama, Laura Dibble-Kinney from California, and Corliss Moses from Virginia. And then there was a page called No BS with Jamie from Ohio. And he said,
No BS. Right.
Isn't it baffling that Trump trusts current election results but clings to disbelief about 2020?
Yeah.
Very good point there, Jamie.
Oh, he
Yes.
believes the Iowa poll. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
caucus.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
When the numbers are good, they're good.
If he would have lost, not so much.
Not so much. Would have been
so
some shenanigans.
Yeah, it would have been shenanigans going on if he didn't win. That's what he's going to play that game all over the place.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, thank you all for those, for sharing this shit and for subscribing, for following. Our numbers are definitely going up. I'm just amazed how big this family is growing, and shit, it just blows me away. But Miss Chick, thank you so much for everything.
Hey, you're welcome, John. And Bernadette, are you going to talk about New Hampshire?
I was going to say next week, 23rd, New Hampshire's coming up. There's some things y'all need to know that, check if you live in New Hampshire, you're voting in New Hampshire, check to make sure you got all the documents that you need to go and do this primary. It's both primary for Democrats and Republicans, so Democrats, get out and vote. Next week, January 23rd.
It's going to be a different story, I think. It's the day before my birthday. We will be live that night.
All right.
So we'll look at some of the results as they're coming in.
As they're coming in.
Because there'll be some entertainment in there, I am sure. So
I'm sure.
Anyway, thank you all for being here for tonight and for being here in this whole big ball of wax we got going on. Anyway, I love you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to those people. Those names are going by on that list down there. Those are our Patreon members. Thank you to those who donated a la carte tonight. We appreciate it so much. It does. It's what keeps us going, so we appreciate the help. Other than that, baby, it was a great meeting tonight. I think what we all need to walk away is we got a lot of fight left in us. We got a long way to go, but we can smile all the way there, baby, because we're on the right side of this bullshit. It makes us all feel good. Anyway. On that note, y'all say goodnight.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
We will be back here again on Thursday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. So until then, like I said, put a smile on your face. Give that shit away. It'll make everybody feel a lot better. And get your shit together and get ready to vote. So on that note, we'll see y'all later.